What's up, y'all? Back with another Saints Row video. This video is going to focus on everything that's been confirmed for the final release. Now, I have a list here that you can look at for yourself. I'm going to basically point out the things that stood out to me the most, and a little bit after I get through going through everything that's, confirmed to be here or confirmed not to be here, I'm going to give my opinion on, the gameplay and basically the list also. So let's get into it. I spoke about this in my last video, no human shields. This has been confirmed in April by Volition or New Volition. That's out, something that's been around since Saints Row 2 is gone. This is a list of everything that's in the game and is out of the game. I implore you to pause the video and read it. It is pretty lengthy, so it might take you some time. I'm going to read off what stuck out to me from that list, but like I said, I implore you to read the whole list. You may not have the same interest as me. You may see some things you like, you may see more things you dislike, etc. What stood out to me though is you can turn off the UI completely. You can turn off the health bars, you can take the HUD out of the game. That's good. That is something that's very good to me. Also, you can customize your lieutenants from presets. You cannot fully customize them, but you can change how they look from, I believe they said several presets. I don't know, don't quote me on the number. Now, that's something that actually is surprising to me, and that actually is a positive. I want to see it though. I mean, I'm the type of person, you can't just tell me. I got to see the 7 presets before I spend my money. That's just me personally. Okay, now let's get to some of the things that are disappointing. You cannot eat, drink, or smoke. Standard HP regeneration. You cannot change the pitch of your voice like you could in Saints Row 4. No fighting styles, no cheats, no human shields, no tagging, no spinners, and no genders. Their reason for no genders is they said they wanted to, copy something that Saints Row 2 did, but that's bullshit. In Saints Row 2, you had NPCs and civilians that addressed you as male or female. Perfect example is the Masako team would say he's dangerous or she's dangerous depending on your gender you selected. And this was true of Saints Row the third also, but to a lesser extent. As far as the spinners go, this is something that I don't think they have nailed down. They said their current build didn't have it, but they're interested in making sure that it's either in the game by release or that they can patch it in. One of the two. Next thing I wanted to talk about though is some of the things that are still up in the air, like it hasn't been confirmed or not, and that's robbing stores and mugging. I hope one of these makes it into the game or both, and I also hope that the ability to rewatch cutscenes is added in some way also from Saints Row 2. But I highly doubt either one of those is going to make it in. The list of things that aren't going to be in this game is pretty long, and I'm sure the closer we get to release is only going to get longer. Volition also released a statement in regards to the Boss Factory demo, stating that we're not going to be getting any more body options. Basically, what you see is what you get in the Boss Factory demo. It's going to be very representative of what's going to be in the full game. I believe they said the only thing that's really going to change is you can unlock more, and this is the thing that doesn't really make much sense to me. Usually, I don't play a game to, make my character. You have everything you need to make your character in the beginning of the game. That is some ass backwards thinking right there. Like, who wants to micromanage how their character looks every second? And I get it. This is kind of interwoven into their gameplay design. They've gotten rid of image as design. You can change how you look on an app. Like, you can basically go back to this whenever you want to by pulling your phone up. That does not interest me that much. I liked Saints Row. You could just go to the store. You could go to image design or whatever it's called and change your look. That was cool. That was fine. I didn't need to change my character's look every 5 fucking seconds. So I don't really understand that, and I also feel like the game is a bit starved on content because why am I unlocking body modifications or faces when I could be getting guns, I could be getting cars or cribs? And then by the way, there's no cribs also, guys. That you have the Saints HQ and that's it. You can't buy houses anymore. That's out. I don't even know if you could buy property. You might be able to, but I'm guessing it's not going to be enterable because they seem to be following, Saints Row the Third to a T here. I'm just not really a fan of the new customization system. I hate the fact that you have to work off a preset. I hate the fact that we cannot choose a gender. I hate the fact that we cannot choose an ethnicity. I feel like it just stifles my creativity as far as character creation goes because I'm battling against a dumbass system, and I just don't really like how they've set this up. Each his own, I guess. I've seen some nice creations, but me personally, I just don't like this. It's not the best in the series. I prefer the older titles 100%. Next, I have info on the fifth mystery saint. There he is with the red arrow pointing towards him. That's his name right there. I am horrible at pronunciation, so I'm gonna leave that up to y'all. I actually had to get that screenshot from a trailer. I could not find that image anywhere at all. Here's some rumors. He's supposed to be their mentor and landlord, possibly, and he's also supposed to be like some type of legendary criminal. Now, me honestly, I'm not really that interested. Still, I just wanted to put that out there. Like I said, I want this to be a super informative video for the people planning on buying this game, but I'm personally not that interested. The Saints from the previous games, the cast, the crew, they look 10 times more interesting to me. Especially Saints Row 1 and 2. And I mean, like Saints Row the third a little bit, but Saints Row 1 and 2, those crews look way more interesting to me. And they still are. I mean, I've seen a little bit of this game. You know, I've been on the Twitter. I've seen a couple of cutscenes. I don't think I'm ever gonna care about this cast as much as I care about the previous cast. But anyway, that's another rant, another video altogether. But I just wanted to put that little bit of information in there for people that were wondering, you know, what was the extra character that hadn't been seen, that hadn't been shown yet. There he is. I'm gonna wrap this up, but I wanted to just show you guys one of the main things that bothers me about this game, and it's the fact that the world seems so dead. I mean, like, the pedestrian density is low. The overall sounds of the game world are almost non-existent. When you like have a shootout, it's quiet. Like, you can hear a pin drop. No one's yelling. The pedestrians aren't interacting with you. You don't hear crowd chatter. You don't hear people's radios from their cars. It's just so dead, especially in comparison to past Saints Row on inferior hardware. That's one of the things I used to love to play Saints Row 2 and listen to the population. Just walk outside and listen. I could hear them from inside my house. That's how awesome it was. You could hear the game world from inside your crib. And here is the exact opposite. Just utter silence. It's almost deafening. I don't know. I'm not impressed.
That's right. Another one down.
In closing, I want to say I wasn't really too impressed with any of the footage I've seen. Insurance fraud looks okay. I could do without the explosions. I feel like they've made it a bit too easy now. Seems like it's a bit brain dead now. The toxic waste truck, that looks super boring. I don't know who thought that was a good idea, but think about it. You're driving super carefully, trying not to get hit, trying not to spill any toxic waste. Where's the fun? When does the fun start? You know? I don't know. And the food truck mission, the food trucks, they really seem like, you know, trafficking, but not as fun. You know, you look at how action-packed trafficking was in Saints Row 1 through 3, and then you look at the food truck missions, and you'll understand what I'm saying. I don't know, man. It's just I'm not really seeing it with this game. You know, to each his own, though. I want this video to be more informative than it is about my opinion. But yeah, it is what it is. Thanks for watching, guys. Love my subscribers. Love my viewers. See y'all in the next video.